When Ron Skye advised MCK Executive Director Alana Goodleaf-Rice last September that he was retiring from his longtime position as the Commissioner of Public Safety, it started a chain of events that culminated in a major announcement on January the 8th. At that time, Ratsénhaienhs Lloyd Phillips announced that he was stepping down from his council seat to take on a new job that combined the positions of both Ron Skye and Arnold Lazare, who was also planning some major career moves. KTV spoke to those involved in the major adjustment to the MCK landscape to gain the proper perspective.
Sometime in late summer, Ron advised me that he wishes, or in the summer, and he wished to retire. So, we started talking about succession planning and etc. And at first he wanted September. And I'm like, no, we can't. I mean, Ron's been instrumental in a number of areas over the years. He's been here for, a very long time, contributing to the community. And we would need like a much more intense transition period. So Ron agreed to wait till January to retire, and during that time we were doing a search for succession planning or for a successor. We were actually approached by Lloyd he expressed an interest, and he knew it would be complicating matters given that he's a chief on council. But I can't make decisions in that way. If an individual is qualified and can do the job, and that's their it's their choice if they want to make a career change. So we put Lloyd through the placement process, and we did evaluations and testing, and as we would do for any candidate. And he came out shining, and given his background, his experience over the years in public safety and emergency response, and of course all his political knowledge and dealings with public security in the past, he became, or he was identified as an ideal successor for Ron Skye. So the offer was made, and after a lot of deliberating, I think, on Lloyd's part, he decided to accept it.
I mean, there were several factors that went into making this decision. Obviously, being involved with council for 16 and a half years and in politics for the community is something I really enjoyed and really love. But as well, I always been involved with public security, public safety, emergency response within the community again for just about my whole entire adult life in various forms. And I also have a passion for that. And this new position moving forward, it blends the both of them. It still has many elements of working directly for the community. It still has a political element and engaging with outside governments to ensure proper funding and arrangements are made for emergency services and such. But as well as being able to work directly with the fire brigade and the peacekeepers and other entities to ensure that everybody's moving along in the same direction to increase the public safety in the community was almost like something that I felt that it was something that my whole career been leading to this point where I could take the best of both worlds, best of my both passions, I guess, in life in terms of career and put them together and move forward.
With Ron retiring, we decided it was a good time to do a reorganization, and it allows Lloyd to take the reins and do what he feels necessary. I'm involved with the Aboriginal Firefighters Association of Canada, and I'm the current president. We're anticipating some movement on the national level, and they've asked if I would be willing to be involved. I'm 39 years in the fire department. It's a national program. I told them I'm definitely interested. Over the last 18 months, we've been looking at potential situations and how it could work out, and decided that it would be best if I probably step down as the director. In the new process, there is a recognition that I've started a lot of projects, the emergency location system, reverse 911. and they acknowledge that it's important, so they will allow me the time to work on special projects for the public safety unit, and to be around with Lloyd and Kellyanne. Currently, there was 4 of us on call for emergencies, and with 2 of the people leaving, that would leave Kellyanne by herself. So I'll maintain that responsibility, back covering her when she's on vacation, until Lloyd's brought up to speed.
I look at it as a positive thing. Like anything else, when someone's in a position for a long time, it's not to say that things get stagnant. I mean, because we're always moving, always something different happening in relation to public safety, and prior to that with justice. So there's always new and innovative things happening. So it's kind of a fast-paced position or responsibility. But it's always good to have a different set of eyes, you know, as time goes on, to look at things from a different perspective, possibly a different vision, you know. So I think it's an opportunity, not just for the new people coming in, meaning Lloyd, but also for the community.
Announcements are expected shortly to give the dates for both the nominations and for the election date for the actual by-election. In the meantime, Ron Skye will stay on the job until January 25th. That'll be a Friday. Both he and Arnold Lazare have pledged that they will be available to help ensure Lloyd's smooth transition to his new position.